All right, today in marine science we have worked on creating what I like to call a biosphere. And a biosphere, as you see here, is a container that contains some water, in this case from a local lake. It also contains some plant life, some invertebrates, some muds and some air. And then when you're ready, it gets sealed off. Now all these were made today. And as you can see here, you can see the plant life, you can see some snails, some mud and so on. And the idea is that if these are done correctly, the amount of sunlight hitting them should create enough photosynthesis to keep the system powered with oxygen. On the other hand, the invertebrates in there should make enough CO2 to keep the system going. So if this is correctly balanced, these closed spheres here, these systems, should be able to pretty much go on forever. Now this is an experiment, so all the students have made their own, and then we'll see how it goes. I have someone standing in my other lab that I'll show later, which has been going for 3, 4, some up to 5 years, and where there's still life and you can still see photosynthesis happen. But right now, this is day 1 of our little biosphere experiment. If you want to do one yourself, you just need a good freshwater pond with some pondweed, some life in it. Snails are cool. You need something to take the water with. You need a little bit of mud in the bottom. And then you need a glass where you can seal the top. Here I just use some big ones, usually for jelly, stuff like that. You can also just use a plastic bottle if all you have is that, as long as it's clear enough for sunlight to come through it to make photosynthesis possible. So here we have all our little ecospheres going, and then we'll look in the next couple of weeks on how they are surviving. And just a little curious thing here. Here is some of the water from the local lake. I put the skull there. As you can see, it's quite high in nutrient, the water from the local lake. It's close to farmland, so it is very high in nutrient. But we did find a few of the local fish here. I'm just keeping them here for today and tomorrow, then I'll release them back in the wild. We don't want them in the closed ecosystem because they'll most certainly die quite quickly. Anyway, we'll see how it goes with our small ecospheres here. Thank you.